the same, not the same. Yeah, tell them it's not the same. Not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then knock an episode about the part we not the same. Faith, culture, not the same. Boy, I feel like Robert Dean. And just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C-Micah, this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great. Steph Curry with the shot, boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this like Serena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand on not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then knock an episode about the part we not the same.
Yo, we are back. Episode 93 of season 2 of the Not the Same Sports Show, hosted by this one word, C-Micah. That one word over there, Mr. Rob Redeem. We're glad, gracious, and very, very happy to be here with y'all for another Not the Same Sports Show, where we're going to dig into all kind of sports, because although football is not going on, sports is still going on for you football fanatics.
Yeah, man. Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It makes me think about the owner of MTNV Sports. He always be like, life is over because football is over. There are other sports. There are other sports. They exist. Listen, man, if you're watching us right now on YouTube or Facebook or prior to stream or wherever you're watching us, please do us a solid and do what you see on the screen in a few seconds. Number 1, hit that like button. Number 2, hit that subscribe button. And lastly, hit that notification bell so you can be notified when we are live, as we were last night for the Bible study. If that fits your fancy, if that's something you're into, go back and watch it, man. You missed a very good one. But if that's not what you're into, man, just stay tuned right here and get into these sports right about now.
Yeah, man, we want to give a shout out to our rebroadcasters of the Not the Same Sports Show, our MTNB Sports family. You see them in the bottom left-hand corner. Look, man, if y'all haven't tapped in with MTNB, I know I had a homeboy, he reached out to me and was like, yo, who do HBCU? Look, MTNB is on top of the HBCU scene, man. Look, check out the full 94, check out Bold and Red and Bold. They have so many shows over there. The main card with my man, The Voice. Yeah, just the V Report. Go over there and check it out, man, and see what they got going on that MTNV Sports Network. That is a part of the family. We also want to give a shout out to Live Show TV, Takeover Radio, Praise 365, Parable Radio, RYC Praise News, His Hop Radio and Podcast Network, the Kingdom Now Network, and the 520 Collective. Those are the rebroadcasters of the Not the Same Sports Show, E3 Bible Study, or the Not the Same Podcast. We appreciate y'all.
What's up, D? Good to see you, sis. Appreciate you being here, and everybody else is in the chat. Rob, you need to give a shout out to your favorite people, man, before we get.
Yeah, I know, man. You know what? I'm not even in the fan mode. Words. Yeah, we have, but go ahead and give it to them, brother, because we know they out there. Hey, look, however you watching us, be it on Facebook, if you're watching us on YouTube and you just sneaking a peek, that's for all my sneaker peekers, man. That hand clap is for you, our silent partners, our listeners, our viewers that sit back and say what we don't know what we talking about, but you never say anything. So we appreciate y'all too, because guess what? One word, you're still watching us, and we appreciate you with your sneaking peeking selves. You dig what I'm saying?
Peeking selves.
I appreciate that. See, I appreciate you.
Yes, sir. All right, man. Without further ado, we're gonna let's see what's popping. Somebody tell me what's poppin'. What's poppin' segment where we talk about all the areas of sports, but the latest and greatest in news, man. We're going to start with the NFL. I got a couple of things before we even, because there ain't no power rankings, because there ain't no power going on in the NFL. But there's a couple of things, man. I'll go down. The Patriots are releasing Stephon Diggs, man. 1 year. Got to the Super Bowl, talked this stuff. Tricked off having Cardi B, and hey, man, get your butt on up out of here, man. So that's it for Stephon Diggs, man. Cardinals are to cut Kyler Murray, man. Starting quarterback. Took him to the playoffs one time, man. Decent quarterback. We'll talk a little bit more about that a little bit later. Dallas is also reworking the deals for Dak Prescott and CD Lamb. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
they trying to make some cap room so they can get some other people going. I
Yeah.
believe they put the franchise tag on Pickens.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have a choice but to give him the franchise tag. But going back to the Stephon Diggs, look, man, the Patriots historically is known that is the place for careers to go to die. If
Yep.
you are a great wide, look at Randy Moss. They was undefeated
Mm-hmm.
all the way into the playoffs, and after that year ended, they got rid of Randy. It's
Mm-hmm.
just crazy how the Patriots organization goes, but I think it was just a little bit too much going on for what they trying to do. The Patriots did an excellent job getting to the Super Bowl this year, and they don't want the distractions. And if you really look at it, Diggs didn't get targeted that much. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? When you watch the Super Bowl, he
No, he
wasn't
didn't.
even he wasn't my man's target. Drake May, he wasn't his target at all. So
No.
I mean, what's the purpose?
I
He'll
mean,
bounce back though.
I think Drake may kind of got cold feet. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit. Well, he was running. He had hot feet.
That boy's
That's what
running
was
from
going.
his life.
He was
Running for his
running.
life.
Yeah, looking like Forrest out there.
A couple of more things. The Chiefs trade top cornerback McDuffie to the Rams. That's a big deal for the Rams.
That is for the Rams.
Chargers released Becton to save $9.7 million against the cap. This is cap saving time. Cap saving time. In the Hall of Fame game, which is normally the first game of the NFL preseason, be the Cardinals and the Panthers. So it will not be
August
watched.
3rd, I think. I think it's August 3rd
6th.
that game. 6, okay.
Yeah.
August 6th is when that game going to be played, the Hall of Fame game. You did?
Yep. All right, man. Let's get into top 10 power rankings for the NBA. Number 1, we had the Spurs. Number 2, we had the Pistons. Number 3, the Thunder. Number 4, the Knicks. Number 5, the Celtics. 6, Cavs. 7, Timberwolves. Number 8, the Nuggets. Number 9, the Rockets. And number 10, the Suns. Thoughts on this list, bro?
I'm still trying to figure out how the Knicks are above the Celtics.
Mm-hmm.
The Knicks they'll get blown out, then they'll turn around, they'll win a game, and then they always at that number 4 spot. Now, listen, 1 through 3, I do not have a problem with.
None whatsoever.
Spurs went in and caged Cade Cunningham. They caged him clean up. You dig what I mean? So they need to be at number 1. Pistons, I'm cool with. And the Thunder, man, look, the Thunder, they bringing it. And I just don't understand this Knicks Celtics thing. I'm not upset about the Cavs being where they are. T-Wolves, salute to the T-Wolves, Nuggets, Rockets, and Suns. How the Suns are still in that top 10 right now, I really don't know. I mean, and looking at the standings, they are number 7, but they're below the Lakers. So I don't know how they're in the top 10 right now. But, hey, it is what it is. It's the power ranking. It's an opinion of the NBA. You got anything on this list, man, before we go on to NBA news?
Yeah, I agree with what you're talking about, the Knicks, man. The Knicks, like you say, they hot and cold. I think it's just favoritism, New York big market favoritism. I'm not saying the Knicks ain't good. They are good. They are good. I don't think they're better than the Celtics right now, record-wise. I just don't think they're better. But, that and the Spurs got to be number 1. They're rolling. The Thunder, as you said, man, they're very good. They were missing SGA and Jalen Williams, and still was winning. You know,
let me
they picked
dude
off
McCain. That boy McCain,
he was off the trash sheet for the 76ers, and he looked like he cold all over again.
That boy balling. You did what? This is what happens when you go somewhere where you celebrate it and not tolerate it. He was tolerated in 76ers.
Big point.
And with the Thunder, they celebrating this man because they have that next man up mentality. And that coach just sees stuff in people that, like, it's crazy how the coach is for the Thunder, man. Real talk. Him and Mazzulla, I think, should be up for Coach of the Year.
Absolutely.
Those two. Definitely should be neck and neck for Coach of the Year. NBA news, man. Giannis decided to return the other night. They lost. But I don't think Giannis should have came back. But Giannis is a competitor. And the Bucks are right now 11. They one game out of the play-in. I don't really know what he's trying to do, but that's what he's doing. That he is free balling, Crispy. Absolutely. McCain is definitely free balling out there. The other thing is Jason Tatum's return could be sooner than later. Yeah. If Jason Tatum comes back, and even if he's at 75%, I just watched the Celtics blow a team out without Jaylen Brown the other night. I can't remember who they played. Jaylen Brown did not play, and Pritchard and everybody else stepped up like it just next man up. That's why I said Mazzulla right now is my Coach of the Year. And last but not least, Trae Young is set to make his Wizards debut tomorrow. Again, I don't know what the purpose is. 16-45. Maybe he just tired of just sitting down. But that is what it is, man. You dig what I mean?
Yeah, I agree. Trae Young, just wait till next year. But with Giannis, that's just what I expect for him. Giannis is tight. I mean, Giannis played with a torn ACL in the playoffs. Just played.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
He's a competitor, man.
Yeah, he's a different type of competitor. I'm not gonna say that for Trae Young. I'm not saying Trae Young is not a competitor. I just don't see the purpose, and maybe they're trying to skate some fines and stuff from the NBA. Since they've been taxing the Jazz all the time.
Jazz and them, yeah.
So maybe they're just trying to do that. Maybe that's what
Trae
it's for.
Probably tired of sitting down, man. I think he just want to get out there and play. I mean, hoop is like the hoop. If you love the game, you don't want to sit down. You want to play, regardless if the team's sorry or not. They ain't going nowhere. Like the next team in front of the Wizards is the Bulls. The Bulls got 25 wins and the Wizards 16. They not catching them one words. It ain't listen. I go into that later in my soapbox, but yeah, the Trae go out there and get. It shows me this. See, Trae is excited for a new beginning.
Oh, yeah.
Because he see how the Atlanta just forgot about. I knew when he got hurt and Johnson popped up the way he did, I knew it was a matter of time before Trae was out of Atlanta. And I think everybody really knew it. And now that boy Kuminga is over there in Atlanta. Atlanta like, Trae who? You know what I'm saying? So it's time for him to reestablish reestablish himself with the Wizards. So I can see why.
What's up, Hagens? Good to see you, brother.
What's up, brother? What's up, D?
I say this one thing before we get into the impress depress for the NBA, man. Yeah. The Rockets, it's something about them, man. To me, they ain't ready for the championship, in my opinion.
They don't have a point guard.
They need a point guard. You know what I'm saying? I think
Fred
VanVleet
being out, yeah.
If he was healthy, that team would be a lot different.
Way different.
I think Durant is a number one scorer, but he's not a number one leader on a team. And I think that always causes problems on every team he's on. You know what I'm saying? Because he's the most talented, the most gifted, offensively and defensively. He can play defense as well, but he just always his teams always used to just have this man look. I don't get it. You know what I'm saying? Like all them young dudes last year before KD got there, you was like, man, Houston on the way, bro.
Yeah, they on their way up.
We was like, they on the way, but it's just not right, bro. All right, impress in the East, bro.
Impressively, I got to go with the Charlotte Hornets, man. They're on a 5-game win streak, currently in the play-in, but this team is fun, and I'm gonna let you know they dangerous right now. The Hornets are number 9. I don't think no team wants to see the Hornets in the first round.
No,
them boys are they play free. Look, Melo Ball is a joke, and what I mean by that man does not take the game serious. He is out there like he playing pickup ball at all times, having a great time on the court. I love to see it, bro.
Yeah, he plays like he got his earbuds in. Or his AirPods, you know what I'm saying? Or his Beats by Dre in his head, just out there getting cardio. He cold, though. He cold.
No,
that team is very balanced, man. They got some very talented players. They can do something, like you said, man. If somebody see them in the playoffs, you do not want them problems. The 9 and 10 to be the Hawks.
You might miss it. Yeah,
you might miss it. Go ahead, bro.
Nah, what you saying? You go 7 with them, you might mess around and get put out.
Yeah, I was going to say I'm impressed with the Atlanta Hawks. Now, they all the way down to number 10, but they lost their superstar. They traded him away. They got a new superstar in Jalen Johnson. Jalen Johnson is a more versatile player. Now, Trae Young, he's right. Jalen Johnson is bigger. He's athletic. He plays defense, and he can score in all kind of ways. 3-level scorer already. Younger player, less money to pay right now. It all comes into the business of basketball. How much you paying these folks and all that. But then also I think they built and set up for the future, man. The Hawks gonna be decent. Depress in the East, bro.
Chicago Bulls are 1-9 in the last 10. And again, I just don't understand. They started off hot. We talked about it. Giddey looked like he was having a career type year. And then next thing you know, they blew it up and just brought in a bunch of guards. I don't know what Chicago doing. They 25-37. They're not gonna make the play-in. They're not really trying to make the play-in. But yeah, man.
I'm gonna say I'm depressed with the Brooklyn Nets, man. Y'all are habitual tankers, and I think you should be punished.
Oh yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Like give an effort. Now you got MPJ actually playing good, playing healthy for nothing. You know what I'm saying? For nothing. They've 9-game losing streak, bro. 9 games, 1-9 in the last 9 in the last 10 games. That is terrible, bro. Like, and that team is not devoid of talent. No, that is like institutional tanking. And I think teams like that, the Jazz, I won't say the Pacers, the Wizards, all these now Wizards trying to actually be decent next year. But I'm saying like these teams that like 40-year stars, you know they're gonna be bad. Like, nah, don't reward them. Nah, get them folks number 8. You know what I'm saying? Don't reward them with a number 1 pick, man. You ain't even tried. You ain't gave effort. Anyway, impress in the West, bro.
Impressed in the West, I got to go with the T-Wolves, man. They seem to be peaking at the right time. 7-3 in the last 10, including moving up to 4th in the West. They're a half game behind the Rockets that you just said, suspect. That's why I don't have a problem with them being number 7 on this list. Listen, man, Anthony Edwards is a bona fide superstar.
Yes.
He needs one. They need one more threat out there.
Yes.
That's it. Don't get rid of Julius Randle. You'll be a fool. You need a dog. And Anthony Edwards is a dog. But he needs they need something else. You got the slasher, you got the big, you need a point guard. You get a true point guard out there with them, I think they would be dangerous. And I'm talking about a true point guard who's a facilitator who pass first. Yes. Right. A Chris Paul, but a younger Chris Paul type point guard. I don't know who they can go get, but that's what they need, and that team gonna be awesome.
I'm impressed with the San Antonio Spurs. Now, they on a 1-game win streak, but they had an 11-game win streak broken this past weekend against, I believe, the Knicks. They was 11-0 in the month of February. Did not lose a game, Craig. And it was all on the road, I believe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I think they always had this rodeo trip they had.
That rodeo trip, and they did their thing.
Waxing everybody, man. The Spurs are here now. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
we talked about it a couple weeks ago. Can they win the chip? It's possible, but, no experience. But I got to say, they're here right now. This team is very good. Wemby is good most of the time. But I think the other night he had 10 points. I don't respect that. But I'm still impressed with the team. But, dude, your superstar should never have 10 points. I will say that. D-Press in the West, bro. Go ahead.
My D-Press, my fault, bro. My D-Press in the West are the Mavs for the whole season. Season as a whole, because they purposely keeping Cooper Flag out, and they trying to get another top pick in the draft. That's just the bottom line of what they're trying to do. And it's crazy. And they got a first round pick. They got their own first round, and then they got one from OKC. So
my D-Press, and this team is actually in the play-in, but I'm still D-Pressed with them. The Golden State Warriors. You still have Draymond Green. You still have Steph Curry. Steph Curry is close to our age. He's injured right now, right? They've had a number 2 pick before. They had Jonathan Kuminga. Soon as he got to Atlanta, he looks good. Soon as he got over there, the day he stepped in there, looking good. Once again, like you said earlier, being somewhere where you celebrate it and not tolerate it. Steve Kerr, he is the most, to me, good sorry coach ever, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? You so good, but you still sorry. You was like sorry, like dumb. We're not build young players. Okay, I'm not gonna build a 7'1" left-handed big man, James Wiseman, that was quick. Well, I ain't gonna work with him. We ain't gonna teach him how to be good. Then you got Kuminga. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna help him. We ain't gonna work with him. He's too young. But you gonna put all your building in Pozinski, of all people. Ain't nothing wrong with Poz, but who got a better future? And the way the NBA is played right now, where it's wings, big wings with long arms, that's who are winning right now. Jalen Johnson, SGA. I mean, even Kuminga. Y'all had one and gave him away for gave him away for Porzingis that's been sick the last 3 seasons, and they don't know what to do about it. That was the dumbest trade ever. So I'm utterly depressed with the Golden State Warriors. And they ain't going nowhere. Even if they got in the playoffs, so what? They're not going nowhere. Go ahead,
Not with Butler being. When Jimmy Butler went down, that was their season. And I think they realized that. And they just resting Steph for the playoffs. That's all. That runners need stuff. That's
probably true.
It's true. But they resting my man, because that shot ain't going nowhere. He's still getting them shots up. And Draymond been sitting down too, because he just getting longer in the 2. So that's all that's going on.
Draymond got more gray in his beard than I do. So
true indeed. And
he's young. And he's younger. All right, man. We're gonna move on to the NCAA top 10. Rob will love this one. Number 1, as you see, Rob decked out in his Duke gear. Duke, number 1. Number 2, Arizona. Number 3, Michigan. Number 4, UConn. Number 5, Florida. Number 6, Iowa State. 7, Houston. Number 8, Michigan State. 9, Nebraska. And 10, Texas Tech. Thoughts on that, bro?
as you could see that last night, Nebraska, they lost last night. Texas Tech, it's perfect right now as we going through this. Texas Tech, they lost last night.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you something. First of all, shout out to the Duke Blue Devils. We won the ACC outright. You dig what I mean? Number one for a reason. We went into Michigan. We handled our business.
Handled your business against NC State. Stomped
NC
them.
State, yeah. They were ranked. You dig what I mean? So I'm super happy about the squad. It's some stuff as any fan. It's some stuff about them that I'm iffy on. I need Isaiah Evans to be. He shoots, but he's streaky. But at the same time, everybody else is starting to come Sar and a bunch of other people starting to come into their own.
Yeah.
So I'm real happy going into this game against North Carolina, which is the big game this weekend. It's just a rivalry game. It ain't big because we already won the ACC. Yeah, I mean, we lost the first one off a mishap. Arizona, Michigan, UConn, Florida, like everybody is playing good. But who I want to shout out to, man, is Miami, Ohio.
Yes.
These boys are undefeated.
Yes.
And because of the conference they play in, I think they're number 18. You know what I'm saying? Like, I think they're like number 18 or 19 in the country because of the conference they play in.
They play. But,
undefeated is undefeated. Now, granted, they stayed undefeated last night. They beat Toledo by 2. You dig what I mean? But they still won. You dig what I mean? And they're 20-0 now. And so shout out to Miami, Ohio, man.
Big salute to Miami, Ohio. But I will say this: they have a conundrum, and the people who does the seeding in the NCAA tournament, that's a big conundrum. And here's the conundrum: how do you rank this team? Like, you could say they're undefeated, and going undefeated is great for anybody. Okay, but we would say if they had that same team, we throw them in the SEC, what would their record be? We don't know. You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, and Mr. G is saying the same thing I'm saying. Like, we don't know how good they are because they haven't played nobody good. And Rob is shouting out them being undefeated, and that's it. And I agree with you.
I don't care about who they played as the people in front of you. Going undefeated on any level, college-wise, on the collegiate level, is an accomplishment.
Absolutely.
And that's their pride. Listen, when they mess around and be the Cinderella in this March Madness, don't be surprised. No, they'll get out the field of 64, bro. Come on now. They'll get out the field. I ain't saying they going all the way to Sweet 16.
Yeah.
But we don't know because we don't see them. We don't watch them. It's the same way everybody talked about Indiana all year long. I kept saying Indiana, and everybody like, who have they played? Who have they played? Guess what they end up doing? Winning the national championship. Those are the teams.
That's different.
You could call it different, but it's the same thing. Nobody wanted them there.
Indiana actually played somebody. This team
get it,
played
but nobody. No, the team playing the people,
and it's not their fault. It's not that.
It's not. It's the conference team.
Right. I want to point out it's not their fault, and I understand this because it's not like they can just go get games with anybody. But that's why I say I think for the committee who was picking or staging the people in the NCAA tournament, it's gonna be hard to rank them. You know what I'm saying? Because what I really hope they don't give them a 5. 5 is a bad spot because it's the 5-12 game. 12, I think it's the 5-12 or the 5-11 game, whichever one. The 5 always gets upset because you get to playing some great team. But shout out to Miami, Ohio. When we get through with that, shout out to him. Shout out to man, he used to play for Minnesota. That played for them. Big tall white dude. Anyway, I know I see Mr. G.
First of all, yeah, that's what I want to give yourself a hand clap. That was a bar last night. Give yourself a hand clap for that.
You have to see the Bible study to know what that joke is. You have to see
the Bible study to know what. Yeah, Mr. G, that was a bar. No, I ain't changing my tune. We about to floor with them boys. What the heck?
Of course he would. Of course I would.
We mop the floor with them boys, but you don't understand, Mr. G. All I'm saying, on the collegiate level, to be undefeated on the collegiate level, Division I basketball, that is an accomplishment.
Yeah,
everybody in your conference that came up against you, you didn't won. So I mean.
I want to put this
like it ain't their fault.
I want to put up what Hagan said because I want to give a shout out to SLU. SLU is good this year.
They are.
The University of St. Louis is very, very good. Hagan said he took his son to the SLU game last week, and they had a ball. A young guy with some goggles was hooping. SLU is very good. They gonna be in a tournament, and we're gonna see what's up with them. But yeah, SLU is very, very good. All right. Women's top 10. Number 1, UConn. Number 2, UCLA. Number 3, South Carolina. Number 4, Texas. Number 5, Vanderbilt. Number 6, LSU. Number 7, Oklahoma. Number 8, Michigan. Number 9, Iowa. And number 10, TCU. Any thoughts on the women's top 10? I haven't watched any, to be honest.
I mean, this year I just haven't been – I've been so busy. I'm not going to lie. Like, if you look at the scores, they didn't even play any game. The last game the women basketball played was Sunday. They didn't play Monday or Tuesday. That's why their scores are not up there going across the board, because I would have put the top 25 for both. So, not young guy, white T boy. Okay.
I was trying not to say it, Higgins. I was trying not to say it, but there your comment. If you watching the show, you know what he meant.
So I don't really know. I just know UConn is good, and of course we always going. If I'm a college basketball fan, it's because I want to see South Carolina and Don Staley dominate. I'm not going to lie. That's what it's about for me for college basketball. You can call me shallow. It's just a college female basketball game I haven't really paid attention to this year. It's not that I'm hating. I just haven't paid attention.
All right, bro. Let's get into our soapbox segment.
Soapbox.
Soapbox segment. This is our soapbox segment when me and Rob go off for 2 minutes on whatever's on our mind or sports. Normally, I go off on whatever's on my mind. Normally, Rob goes off on sports. But sometimes we switch it up. You never know. We'll see what's going to happen today. As you see, we have a timer to look like that right down there, right there. And then when it's over, it's just over because I ain't found no buzzer yet. As tradition, I always let my brother Rob go first. My brother, is you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready, man.
Let's get it.
Hey, y'all remember the process with the 76ers? Well, guess what happened? They still going through that process. They still haven't won a championship, and they had the 3rd overall pick last year with VJ Edgecombe, who's doing his thing. You dig what I mean? I don't think he's going to be Rookie of the Year, but there it is. The Nets are 15-46. And last year, they had the draft pick, 8th pick, 19th pick, 26th and 27th pick in the first round. That's what they have. This year, guess what? They're going to keep their own first round, probably a 5 to 6 top pick, and they got multiple second-round picks. Wizards, 16-45. Last year, they had the 6th pick and the 18th pick, which they traded. They traded away, what's the boy, Walter Clayton. They traded him away, and they got excited, and really nothing behind it. They had a late round or whatever the case may be. The Kings was 14-49. No first-round picks last year, and this year they own their own first round. Jazz, 18-43. They drafted Ace Bailey, 5th overall. They got Walter Clayton from the trade with the Wizards. They hold their own first-round pick, which is likely going to be a top 8. Additional first-round pick from the T-Wolves or Cleveland, depending on the projections and all that work. Pelicans, 19-44. Jeremiah Fears with the 23rd overall pick. And you had the layup of the year, Cooper Flag going to the Mavs. They're 21-40 this year. They have their own first-round pick plus a first-round pick from OKC. This is my point about this. This is why teams are tanking. Because now Ace Bailey is going to be with another top 10 player so they can try to start building the Jazz the way they want to. Cooper Flag's gone. Luka's not coming back. Anthony Davis they done with. And truth be told, I really don't think Kyrie's going to ever play for the Mavericks. I could be wrong. But the way that it's looking, they might ship him out depending on how I look in this draft. He may play the first couple of games, and then all of a sudden, he's traded. The Kings, all of these teams are habitually bad on a regular basis. This is why teams are tanking, and this is the reason why it's a joke with this draft lottery. Make it like the NFL, and I'm going to cut it there because I can keep going. Go ahead, bro.
All right, I'm back to my ways, man. This is my soapbox. My soapbox is this. I work for a vending company. I work primarily at the airport and a couple of colleges, main places I'm at most of the time, right? Here's my soapbox. And Rob and everybody else that work at the airport can agree with me on this. When I see a customer and you see the look, and they looking at their ticket and they looking all confused. And Rob, the nice guy, be like, hey, you need some help. Sometimes I look at them, keep on going. Sometimes I'll be like Rob, you just depend on the day. I'm going to keep it 100. But listen, here's my problem. Here's my soapbox. If you take an Uber to the airport, why would you take an Uber to the airport and not know what terminal you're supposed to be on? So you sitting there and it's like You on Terminal 2, you talking about, man, where American Airlines at? On Terminal 1. Well, where's Terminal 1? Did you not look at your ticket? Like, at all? Like, you ain't looked at your ticket at all. You just riding in an Uber. Like, anytime I've ridden in an Uber, or I've ridden in a shuttle or whatever, they ask you, hey, what airline you with? And you tell them, and then they take you to the proper terminal. But no. Most people, they just get dropped off and they looking around and like, my flight is like in 30 minutes. I said, so you never looked at your I don't say it. I'm just thinking in my head, you never looked at your ticket. Well, what I need to do? I said, you have to get on the shuttle. Hope you get over there quick enough and get to Terminal 2. Or get in the shuttle that's over there and hope you get there quick enough and go to Terminal 1. This happens daily. Here's a public service announcement. It doesn't matter if you're going to Lambert International Airport or Reagan Airport, or going to Denver Airport, or going to the airport in New Jersey or New York. It don't matter. Look at your ticket. Just look at your ticket. Find out what airline you on. Look at the terminal. Look, brother, you ain't got to know the gate yet. Just at least get to the terminal. Because once you go through your screening, you can figure out the gate. But one word, look at your ticket. Like it ain't like that, man. Go ahead, bro. You ain't my bad. I'm about to let you comment. That was my soapbox. Look at your ticket. That is the word for the day. If you're planning on flying out, I know this sounds real elementary. I'm not talking to you like you're stupid, but look at your ticket. Let's get into our debate feud segment. No, Mr. G, it's not that the airport is janky. Look at your ticket, and it'll tell you where to go.
Tickets and signs.
That's it. It's signage everywhere. There's tickets everywhere. All right, man, this is our debate feud segment. When me and Rob go off for 5 minutes on subjects like you'll see on the screen. In a second, when it's over, it's over. First subject for tonight, Kyler Murray released by the Cardinals. What team should pick him up? Kyler Murray is released by the Cardinals. What team should pick him up? Mr. Davis.
It's going to sound crazy, but I believe he should go to the Saints.
The Saints.
They had success with Drew Brees. Drew Brees is 5'11", 5'10". Kyler Murray he's a short quarterback, and that system works. I understand things have changed over the years, but they know what a short quarterback looks like internally. You dig what I mean? Not all the coordinators and coaches gone. So I believe the Saints should look at them. I mean, they went 6-11 last season with what they had. Why not? Why not? Because Kyler Murray don't throw forward. He don't get a lot of balls batted down when he throws because he's an overhand type thrower, so he can get it there. I believe that I just believe it was his time had passed with the Cardinals, man.
I mean, I think not to poo-poo on this guy's career, but he has some immaturity issues. He was a young man. He got drafted young, and I think he's probably matured a little bit now. He's also small, like Rob said. He's a short king. You know what I'm saying? My man is not that tall, but you can succeed in the NFL if you throw like he throws, just like Drew Brees. Drew Brees didn't look as small as he actually was on the field because he threw it a certain way. Kyler Murray, now he looks like a midget out there. He do. A little person. Little person. I'm sorry, I don't mean to be offensive, but he looks like a little person out there. But I would say Minnesota Vikings. Listen, J.J. McCarthy ain't working. Y'all made a dumb move and got rid of Sam Darnold like Rob told me last year, and I didn't get it. I'm saying getting on my own stuff like Rob clearly told me, and he went over there to the Seattle Seahawks, and now he's a champion. They got rid of him, and they gave it all up for a rookie, and the rookie came out the first year, and he had all the bravado and all that, and you know what happened to him? After his first season, he got hurt. He came back. They thought he was going to be healthy. And guess what happened again? The one word got hurt again. Kyler Murray, I say that, hey, give him a flyer over there in Minnesota, man. Hagan say, I was thinking the NFC South too. Falcons, though. Drew Brees was good with Peyton, but Peyton ain't there no more. Okay.
That's true. And the Falcons was my second choice, so he kind of jumped in my notes. It's definitely between the Falcons and the Saints. Now, I don't think he would fare well with the Jets for this reason only. No. It's cold.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And the reason I say it's Saints because it's a dome, and it's the South, and it'll keep him in the elements, and he may have to play 2 or 3 games where it's cold. But being in that NFC South, it wouldn't be bad. Whether it's the Falcons or the Saints, he's gonna be inside of a dome, and that'll help him a little bit. So, and yeah,
my wifey got a good point. The Vikings because of Justin Jefferson. Okay.
Yeah, I mean he'll have a target. He
got multiple targets for that team. You know, like I said, that the quarterback that they got now should not have been as bad. They had a lot of talent over there, but
they ain't gonna do it. They ain't gonna do it. They because now they got to stand on business. They didn't put
we drafted AJ McCartney, so we gotta play him.
We believe in him. He's our future. All that jargon. Yeah, all that jargon, so the fans don't look at him like they crazy. Mm-hmm. That's what that's about. You got it. You didn't Darnold it up. You dig what I mean?
Hagan say if I was him, I wouldn't want to go to the Vikings unless they commit long term. Well, you know they ain't gonna do that.
Yeah, because you got the rookie. The first time you make a mistake, you sitting down. You're gonna be looking like Russell Wilson. Mm-hmm. First time you make a mistake, go sit down. You dig what I mean? They'll treat that boy the same way they did Kurt. The Giants treated the Giants always do their quarterbacks like that. They did Kurt Warner the same way when Eli got there. Mm-hmm. Kurt Warner having a great season. They was hold on now. Jesus on your side a little bit too much. Sit on down.
Chill out, Mr. G. Chill out, Mr. G.
I don't know who y'all got.
I'd rather have Aaron Rodgers. Yeah.
Really?
I don't like short quarterbacks, man. Me personally, you know what I'm saying? Breeze worked. A lot of them don't. That's what I
mean, but it was the system, like Hagan said. Peyton had a great system for Breeze. So, I mean, I don't know. It's Falcons or the Saints. I think I'll keep him in that NFC South. If he get a chance, bro.
McCarter could be gone after next year. I think they know he ain't it. I agree. He ain't it.
Yeah, but they're not going to say that until they draft another. When we see them draft a quarterback, and when we see them draft a quarterback, then they will admit that he not it.
Yeah. But until then, no. All right, man. Next subject. We're moving right along. March Madness is in a few days, really. You know what I'm saying? A couple of weeks. March Madness really already started for the lower level teams or lower division conferences. I've already started. Arch Madness starting this week here in St. Louis, where they always have it with all the Missouri Valley Conference teams.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Who will be in the Final Four, Mr. Davis? Who you got? And other than Duke, because I know you're gonna say Duke.
Yeah, Duke, I definitely got there. I actually think, I haven't looked at the regions, bro, but I think Michigan will be there. I think Michigan will be one. I think Duke will make it.
Yeah,
I got Houston making some noise, and I don't know who my fourth will be yet. You know what I mean? I want to see these conference championships and these tourneys and see what they're gonna do. And I haven't really looked at the bracketology of anything. You know what I mean? So, I don't know, bro. I don't know. Go ahead.
I mean, if we go just strictly by rankings, it's gonna be Duke, Arizona, Michigan, and UConn. That's what it'll be. But in Houston and Florida, Iowa State, those are all to be twos. You know what I'm saying? But for me, for who I think will actually get to the Final Four, I say Duke, Michigan. I say Florida and Houston. That's what I say. So Duke, Michigan.
Okay, yeah, there we go.
Yeah, Duke, Michigan, Florida, and Houston. That's who I.
Hey, Mr. G, you a hater, bro. Mr. G a hater for real, bro. You a hater for that.
Can't be a hater all your life, bro.
Hey, Florida, Michigan, Houston, and some Cinderella team. Hey, that ain't even cool. But I'm gonna give you that. I know we a well hated team. That's why I'm on here blued out today. You dig what I mean? But
Duke is nice this year though. They really.
Hey,
nice.
I don't think if the people paying attention, they'll see it. The 2 games we lost was a barely. You hear me? I know they are lost, but we number 1. That's all that matter right now. But go ahead.
I'm just really impressed with Cam Boozer, man. I think he's very, very good. I don't think he's the most athletic player, but he works with what he get. You know what I'm saying? He's good inside. He can shoot threes. You know what I'm saying? He's a very, very good passer to be a big man. Very, very good passer. You know what I'm saying? He's averaging 23 and 12?
26 and 12.
That's nasty, boy.
Yeah. He looking like he trying to be player of the year, man.
Man, Hagen's out here tripping, man. Slew white Greg Oden
lead us
to the promised land.
Hey, actually this year though, man, we actually got the tourney here, bro. It's just them
we
tickets
got a
out
round?
right. Yeah, we got a round. We got the first round. Louisville, Santa Clara, Iowa State, North Dakota. Who else we getting here? St. Mary's, SMU, Illinois, ETSU.
I didn't know they ain't did the
Yeah,
brackets yet.
this is the projected brackets of where people going.
Projected.
Yeah,
Okay.
projected brackets of where
Okay.
people going. So yeah, we got a little something. We got a little something here.
We have to pull up. Let's see. Wifey
And
say
no, we'll pull on the parking lot because them tickets and
Okay.
nope,
Well,
not for a team I don't root for.
This boy just did me. Calm down, one word. Calm down. All right, wifey say per the chat, the chat. You know what the chat is. Missouri, Arizona, Duke, and UConn.
No, Michigan,
they just doing
Arizona,
the ranks.
Duke, and UConn.
Yeah, Michigan,
no,
my bad.
Michigan,
not Missouri.
Arizona, Duke, and UConn. No, and I mean I could, and it might be one of those 4 teams. Believe it or not, looking at the top 10 rankings, the top 4, the top 10, like those are legit contenders.
Oh, absolutely.
And you might just get all number ones making it to the end.
That happened
because
last
that's
year.
how good. Yeah, that's how good they play. It's a very, very big ability. You'll get all ones in the Final Four this year. I would not be surprised, but none of them can slip because it's a lot of teams out there that's getting ready to make some noise in this tourney, man. Like it's a lot of talented teams out there, and I don't know where Kansas then fell to, but my man's is just
as soon as he started playing all the time, man, Kansas started losing every game, losing by 20.
Every game. Like it's easy.
He really looking like a cancer out there to that team, man. That's weird.
It don't look good for him at all, and that's the stuff that make people run away from you come the draft. So not hating on the boy, but
I would hate for my team to get number 1 because I don't want to have to draft dude. You know what I'm saying? I dealt with a malcontent point guard. I just got through. Give me somebody that's a work. I'd rather deal with the dude that show up all the time and kiss the babies. I had to do with in his feelings and putting out Rod Wade lyrics to say how they feel. I don't want to deal with that no more, bro. I'm good.
No, real. That's real.
Give me Boozer. I'm team Boozer.
You know what it is? They put all the time in the gym and they just had no media training. That's all the problem with Ja was. His father was there for everything, and salute to his old dude, bro. You know, I've given that dude his props. Yeah. But they should have had media training, some type of media training.
All right, moving on, man. This ain't the Grizzly show. Next subject. Can Harden show up in the clutch for the Cavs in the playoffs? Now, where this is coming from is if you ever watch James Harden, he will have great seasons, and then as soon as he get in the playoffs, especially if he's a number 1, he don't show up. The reason I'm asking this, although he's playing very well for the Cavs, I think that was a great addition. You know what I'm saying? Even though I like the guy they traded away, I think Harden fits better with that team. The big man are playing a lot better on that team with Harden because one thing Harden can do, although he's a scorer, he can pass that ball, especially them alley-oops and stuff because he had Clint Capella looking all-star level. You know what I'm saying? He's a great facilitator, and that dude that they just traded to Indiana had him looking great. You know what I'm saying? So the question is, can he come up clutch in the playoffs? And the reason I'm asking this, Donovan Mitchell is this. I believe Donovan Mitchell is clutch. He's little, but I think he steps up in the big games. What you think, bro?
What I say is this. The last time Harden's been to an NBA Finals, he had KD and Westbrook on his team. After that, he went to Houston. Nope. Brooklyn. Nope. 76ers. Nope. Clippers. Nope. Now he with the Cavs. He's played in 7 game 7s. You dig what I'm saying? 7 of them. Ain't none of them yielded no championships.
Right.
He's been, like you said, number 1. He's had people on his side.
Yeah.
I don't.
How you can say I don't trust Harden after the tax deadline?
Yeah, I just don't see it, man. And maybe with Spider being there is different because Spider is, I don't know, but when you got Kawhi, like how this ain't.
Well, Kawhi was injured a lot though. That was the thing.
But
Kawhi.
you had Embiid, you had Kawhi, you had a young Maxey, and that's why they shipped him because Maxey came in like, yo, I'm it. Then when you're in Brooklyn, you can't really do anything. Like in Houston, like I just. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. I mean, he had 3 scoring titles in an MVP in Houston. He had stellar season, no championship.
This is true.
I don't trust it.
I think he can be all right because I think Donovan Mitchell is such a dog. You know what I'm saying? I think he is heart-wise, he don't have the height. He's like Anthony Edwards. He's just small. You know what I'm saying? But the same aggression, you know what I'm saying? The same stones, you know what I'm saying? The same, just go hard. And I think if it's a game and it's Harden get the ball or Spider, I think Spider going to take the shot and going to be ready. Now, Mr. G thinks Spider going to choke too. I haven't seen it. I seen him not healthy, but I ain't seen him just be bad in a lot of playoff games. Go ahead, bro.
So to Mr. G point, I don't think he chokes. Everybody just game plan for him. Darius Garland not a finisher.
No, he's not.
Evan Mobley is a down low person who shoot threes sometime. Allen's been consistent. Harden hasn't had a number 2. Darius Garland he's a great point guard, but he's not a clutch point guard. You dig what I mean? Now you got Harden who facilitate. Now, don't get me wrong, Harden cold, bro. That's the best step back, but it disappears in the playoffs. Like every single year, 9 years in Houston, all 9 of them years, it disappeared. You dig what I mean? So I don't think Mitchell chokes. It's just the game plan. He has so much on him. He be fatigued at the end. And like C said, he ends up injured. So for Harden to have this team, in my opinion, this may be the best complete team he done been on to include that Rockets team.
Right.
You dig what I'm saying? Because you have bigs, you have role players, you have a point guard in yourself, and then I can't think of the other point guard, the other guy that they have, but they have an all-around squad on this Cleveland team. That's why they was meh last year. Right. Because they didn't have that extra guy. Now they got him.
Yeah. I mean, I see what y'all saying, man. Miss G was saying last year and with the Jazz, he wasn't clutch. Like I say, man, I just don't see that with Mitchell. I don't see that with Mitchell, man.
And Spider was young in Utah. I don't know, man.
I just got big respect for Spider. You know what I'm saying? I know he can't. His height holds him back, but he get a lot out of that. No backup big. I mean, they start 2 big. They start 2 7-footers. You know what I'm saying?
I feel like they do have a backup big because they got Evan Mobley and they got Jared Allen and shoot, and now you about to make me look at these people rosters because they got a big. I just can't think of the one word name. You did so. But
go ahead.
Go ahead.
Hagel was saying what we think about KD's comments about Euro basketball versus American basketball. I didn't see it. Did you see it, bro?
I didn't see the. Hey, nah, put it in the comment.
Put
what he said.
We'll talk about it right quick before we get up out of here. Hagan say Donovan was the only person hooping for the Cavs in the playoffs. I agree. I agree.
He didn't have anybody else, man.
Yeah,
he didn't have anybody else. I don't know. Y'all might got a point about they squad and the backup big. They might have a point on that.
You ain't seeing nothing. But what I'm saying is they can rotate those 2 bigs in and out.
Yeah, Thomas Bryant. They do that. Got the backup big. I knew it was somebody else there. And Thomas Bryant is a serviceable big man. Yeah. And then they got Oliver Sarr, the other Sarr brother or whatever. So I mean, they got enough. Larry Nance plays center sometimes. So they got a complete squad. Max Strus, Dean Wade, other people that actually get in the game and play. Sam Merrill's been balling out. Jalen Thompson's been balling out. Like they get the best out of their squad. So in my opinion, they have what they need around them. So I couldn't think of Thomas Bryant's name to save my life.
All right, bro.
So,
yeah,
you say you can't be serious.
He just don't like him. Yeah, you just don't like him.
But you know what? Let me think about something. Mr. G, why don't you like these dudes? Y'all in the same conference? I mean, not same division. Is the Cavs and the Raptors in the same division?
They probably is.
Not conference. I'm talking about like division-wise. It sounds like a rivalry type thing.
KD said when people say the world is catching up to the USA basketball, it's a shot at black players. I mean, most of the USA players are black players. I don't think it's a shot. The world is good. You know what I'm saying? Luka is good. They're not more athletic They're not more athletic. The thing is, they're not more. But we cannot say the European players are not skilled. Are they as much as killers and like hoopers? No, because there's a difference between a basketball player and a hooper, right? And they're not hoopers, but they're very skilled. I think the best European player to me right now on the planet is Jokic. You know what I'm saying? He has the mentality. He goes hard. He improved y'all again. He is not no punk. Quit testing this dude. You know, the boy gave that dude that crazy eyes the other day. Well, y'all leave this man alone. Now, it ain't a bunch of Jokic's coming into the league. So I will say that. I think the American players overall have been better. But right now, the ones who seem to be shining is the European players. I'm not saying – I'm just not, because Shea is from Canada, I'm treating him like he's American. I know he's not American, but he's not the same as a European player. They ain't the same.
Yeah,
that's a little different. He played college ball here. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
yeah. If I can piggyback on that, man, listen. Just because you can name 5 players in the NBA, stop saying that the world ain't caught up with USA. There's a reason there was only one pro team doing the USA doing the All-Star game. Right. If they caught up, we would have had 4 teams out there. Come on, y'all.
Come on.
You looking at Jokic, you looking at Luka, you're looking at Wemby.
And what they do in the game. It was one that played. One played.
One that played and they lost.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm not taking none. European players are great. They got a different mentality because they start playing professional level basketball at 2.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
No,
we got to go to school.
This is true. They start smoking at 5.
Yeah.
Smoking squares, Newports at 5.
At 5, Camel no filters. You dig what I'm saying? So all jokes aside, it's kind of like European basketball is like Mexican soccer.
Yeah.
And because they train them up from kids and throw them in camps and they playing professional basketball at a very young age. Look at think about it. The Ball brothers went over Melo before he came. That boy was playing professional ball overseas somewhere. What was that?
In Australia somewhere.
But yeah, man, it's crazy how that works.
Yeah, I'm gonna go back to what Hagen say. Nah, Shea got that Canadian accent. Like I say, I'm counting Shea with us. I mean, it's North America still. You know what I'm saying? He's played American style basketball, but European style Shea wasn't in no playing professional at 13 like these other dudes overseas do. But the problem what happens with a lot of overseas players is the athleticism doesn't compare. You know what I'm saying? Now, if you're 7'1" like Jokic and ultra skill, he beats the athleticism with his skill. But that don't happen with all of them. Luka. Now, the thing with Luka is just as talented, but his mentality ain't the same. Luka be on some bull sometimes. You know what I'm saying? You watch him, man. Like, he be playing just like he did inside the All-Star game. He be on some mess sometimes, dog.
He be divaed out sometimes.
Yeah. So I think the Americans overall are just American-born American players, the people that played over here. It's the athleticism that really been – Wifey say Luka been smoking squares and playing full time since he was 12. And for real, this is she, but
he ain't lying.
No, he had a professional contract at 13. He left his parents, like literally. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I still don't think he's at the top tier of the NBA because of his mentality. I think he has the skill, but I don't know if he has the mentality to do it, man. Like LeBron had the mentality. I'm not a Bron fan, but I got to give him his props. You know what I'm saying? You don't win 4 chips on accident. You know what I'm saying? You ain't banana peel in the 4 of them. Maybe 1, but not 4 of them. Go ahead, bro.
Shoot, you ain't still playing at the level you playing at 41, bro.
Right.
That's different. Like,
he different.
He way different. That $1 million that they said he was spending on his body, I see you. It paid dividends. But as far as them catching up and what KD's saying, I won't say it's a shot at black players.
No.
But it is predominantly black players in the NBA, and I get it. But I just think sometimes when we get the next best thing, it's like the great European hope.
Yes.
And they've been doing it since the boy that they drafted, Detroit dropped the ball when they drafted that old boy number 1 and didn't draft Carmelo Anthony that year.
Yes.
So when Tony Kukoc came over, they've been doing this for the longest when they come with these European players, and some of them turn out to be good players. Some of them great, like Jokic and Wemby's doing now, and Luka.
Yeah.
And then some of them turn out to be busts, like Dirk. Dirk was a Hall of Famer. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you don't get those. You get them in pockets.
Right.
Give me your European team right now that'll beat the U.S. team. I'll wait. It's not.
D says European athletes are more grateful for being here than Americans, of course, because they not from here. They're not from here. I agree with you though, sis. Hagen saying this will be the last comment. Our average skills and supreme athleticism going to trump they supreme skills and below average athleticism. Most times it does.
It does. Because who on their team?
It happens a lot. It happens a lot in the Olympics.
Look at their team.
Right.
Wemby is great, but he got a lot of athleticism around him. Yeah. Jokic is great, but he got a lot of athleticism around him.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying? Like, so when you go on to that, you gotta think you put that skill set with a team around that person, and they're great. I'm not taking nothing away from them, not at all.
Excuse me. Me neither. All right, man, but I'm gonna take this away from you. We're gonna go ahead and get to this.
I really enjoy what these guys are doing with this podcast. I can help support them. I gotta be a blessing to them. But we've been slipping tonight. Go ahead and hit that like, subscribe, and notification button. If you haven't already done so, hit the like button. If you've already subscribed and hit the notification, don't do it again. If you want to sow a seed tonight, go to the Cash App, #, not the same podcast, not the same podcast.com/support. The E3 Bible study from last night is up. Unless you hit our YouTube page, it's up there too. This show, as soon as we go and it uploads, that'll be on the website as well. So the website is updated. You guys, if you've been getting your notifications, there's been a lot of things going on in Pingit throughout the weekend. So that Cleveland conversation, that mug is starting to get some views up, almost at 1,000 about who we think the quarterback should be. So me and my brother ain't just talking outside of our neck. We actually talking some things, and folks are agreeing what we saying. Some people disagree, and they really want to start, bumping their gums, but it don't matter. It's all in fun for us. So yeah, man, that's how you can help support. We appreciate everybody sliding through. Mr. G, it's gonna be all right, man. Gonna talk about some Cinderella team. Still love you, bro. Hagens was good again. D, thanks for tuning in. Crispy, thank you. Crystal, thank you for jumping in. So, and all my sneak speakers who didn't say nothing, we appreciate y'all too.
Appreciate all y'all. Tune in tomorrow night if you're into music and hot topics, because we're gonna be talking about a hot topic tomorrow. I don't know what it is, but it'll be hot. Make sure you tune in at 6 o'clock, the same time you tune in today. And yeah, man, be ready for it,
on YouTube, though.
Exclusively on YouTube. Don't look for it on Facebook. You'll find a link, but you ain't gonna find the show. That's the only way you're gonna find it on Facebook. But with that being said,
like notification.
Yeah, I'm C-Micah.
I'm Robert Dean.
And man, we are out. We will see y'all tomorrow.
Yeah, tell them it's not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then I got episode about the part we not the same. Culture not the same, boy, I feel like Robert Dean. And just like Robert been redeemed, glory to the King. I feel like C-Micah, this music with faith in it. Put the word on 808, I'm talking great. Steph Curry with the shot, boy, I'm talking long distance. Boy, you messing with a Grizzly, you would think I played in Memphis. We be going back and forth, this like Serena playing tennis. But it's LLC's up in this thing, that means we stand is not the same. This the podcast, and we call it not the same. Yeah, this the podcast, not the same. Faith, culture, talking sports, get it in your brain. We might debate the golden and tell you that Jesus reigns. Then I got episode about the part we not the